as you can see. Tardis is no longer here anymore. Bits of the what's left are in there. I'll take pictures for them. Had a massive clear out. Still got all that crap to go. As you can see, I've got loads of room. In fact, I'm not doing it justice. If I stand about there, as you can see, got plenty of room for on Tuesday. That's when my timber supplies are coming from this project that I'm keeping hidden. It's very cold at the minute. So yeah, I'll be working in here again now. Like I said to my mum, I'm going to finish that the start of next year at the minute, because I've got to do a bit of repairing as it got knocked. But basically this isn't a video about that. Got all of it cleared up, kept most of the parts from the Tardis. As you can see here, I've got the double doors, as I'm going to be taking bits off. But in fact, I've been thinking I'll maybe keep them. I'm going to say keep one, but might as well keep both of them and put them in my room. I've also got I've got hiccups. Kept as much of the paint, so you know, like they do for like collectors. So it's a bit of history behind it, basically. And people actually do that. They buy odd little bits that have history. So yeah, bits of paint. If anyone's interested, anyone who's been working on Deaders Day with me, who wants a little scrap, you can have a bit of history for the Mark 1 police box. So yeah, it was a bit of a rough time. It was difficult to let go of it, but I thought I need to get this done. I might as well just do it. So I got the roof down, basically just shimmied it across as I went when I was on the wall, and I took the lamp off first because I've kept that, and I just swung it off, and yeah, it broke into pieces. Very heavy as well, so luckily I didn't fall off the wall when doing it. The walls, once I made that decision to cut through, it was too late. I had to do it. So they have all gone now to the guy who's now setting it alight and cutting it into pieces for fire. So some people might see it as they walk by. I don't want to name the place, as you know, it's a private house and everything, but if you see the thingy, then you know that's the Tardis. I'll just give a hint for anyone who's looking out, but not to be looking in his garden. It's next to the, I can't remember what the fisheries is called, but if you know where I live, 68 Hugh Street, if you just go over there, and there's a fisheries just across from the park. Just look out in that area, you should see it, but don't be going looking in someone's garden. So yeah, that's more or less where I'm at to at the minute. Been looking at the thingy, I've been designing the new Tardis already. I'm already on with production for next year's shoot, as you probably gathered from the amount of stuff that's all over the place. Got this out of the Tardis, the light, and I wanted to see what it looked like with the 3D printed. Of course, like I say, this was ages ago. This will be taking a mould of to make a bit like the Paradigm lights. That's solid epoxy resin. So basically the same for this, but crystal clear. And I've put this grill around it, as I'm basing it off the Met boxes around the UK, so I don't get into trouble for selling this police box. And I kind of like it. So that's what my lamp for the new one's going to look like. Dead on, nothing's going to get changed. This is exactly how it's going to look. It'll have the top, the cap at the top. Like I say, I'm basing it off the Scotland Met boxes. And that's what it's going to look like next time. That looks much better than the last one, and it's a lot bigger as well. If I could get the other one. The other one was about, I don't even know, is this 100mm? Oh, I don't know. Basically, this is 150mm diameter by, can't remember now. Basically, and the other one was 10cm, 100mm. So this is a massive one. It took hours to print. But yeah, like I say, crystal clear ones, because if I make one, we're probably going to have more than one box for location shoot, and as I've got to do one for a friend of mine who wants a police box, this is what the lamp's going to look like. So yeah, I'm a bit all over the place again, but that is the garden. Nice and clean again, and I'll knock to that. Anyway, nice and clean again. I'm a bit more organised. I need to put this mould back together. Finish up that Paradigm, but it needs wrapping up for the winter now. Got to do something with that mould up there eventually and destroy that. All that up there needs cleaning, ready for something that's keeping secret. Only me, Troy, Winston, and a few of my neighbours know, but I'm not saying what. So you think that roof up there was massive? Just imagine, and I'm just giving for reference, from there to about there, and about this tall. It's going to be something massive going up there for next year's filming, but I'm not saying what it is. Not from timber. Everything I'm doing now will be PVC, plastic, more or less the same thing, and fiberglass, lightweight, and that way not going to rot. And weigh a ton, and a new Tardis. I can't wait to get that done because it's going to be like that. I've already drawn it out on Fusion 360 to look at scale, and we thought this one was bigger. New one's going to be a lot wider, and about I have no idea how tall. Taller than this one though, as I did this one wrong. So yeah, and we'll probably be able to fit up to 15 people inside. So yeah, and 2 sets or 3, I can't remember. I don't want to name them because you know people want to be. If I tell everyone like Troy says, then people are going to expect to know what we're going to do. Everyone knows there's going to be Daleks involved, so yeah. 3 sets, cheap as possible. New TARDIS exterior, a TARDIS interior console and console room, but I don't want to say anything more on that. And yeah, so I've got a lot of work to do in this garden for the next year or so, as well as making my products to make some an earning. And yeah, I'm just now on with this project, as this is something that's going to be a part of it, so I'm going to be doing this for the next few days. So yeah, this video was basically about the TARDIS. I always go on a rant about every other thing, but basically, TARDIS is now done. Well, the Mark 1, and I'll explain in a future documentary of why this TARDIS was completely inaccurate and what I am doing soon. So yeah, I'll see you all soon, and I hope that you're liking the updates. But yeah, I'll see you all soon then.